What's up, nerds, and have I got a story for you? Okay, so I talked about it last week and how 28 years later, they had gotten they got their director, David Boyle, and their writer, what's his face, that just did Civil War. I did a review on that movie. You can check that out. If I think of his name, it's Alex Garland. There we go. So they got their writer and their director from the original movie. And now they've figured out their cast, and they're up here on the screen right now, and they've got Aaron Taylor Johnson, Jodie Comer, and Ray Fiennes. Now, I just want to say right now, loving it, okay? You've got Ray Fiennes, Voldemort himself. He's my favorite out of this cast. Love him. Cannot wait to see who he's going to be. I think he's going to be the bad guy, you guys. But I love this cast so far. But yeah, Ray Fiennes, great. Love it. Jodie Comer. Now, I have to be honest with you. Killing Eve Season 1 is fantastic. I love that first season. It's so good. And I thought she'd blow up more, but, you know, hasn't, in my opinion, she hasn't really tried to, or maybe she hasn't been able to get the work that she wants or whatnot. But I thought she'd be, like, for instance, when she was in Star Wars and she had, 2 seconds on screen and, 1 line, I thought it would be bigger than that. But, you know, J.J. Abrams fucked her over. But Jodie Comer, that first season of Killing Eve is fantastic. And I do think she's a good actress. But I don't know. Hopefully this kicks her off a little bit more. Now, Aaron Taylor Johnson's, or I like to call him Big Dick McGee, he is going to be the new Kraven the Hunter. He's going to have that movie. And I think that, in all honesty, that movie looks pretty good. And I like Aaron Taylor Johnson. But also, he hasn't really blown up that much. I mean, out of all of them, Ray Fiennes, this guy, in my opinion, has the biggest career. I mean, granted, he's been around a little lot longer. And I do have to admit, adding Ray Fiennes kind of makes this movie a little bit more prestige, in my opinion, because he is such a fantastic actor, and he's been in so many good movies. Like, you know, for recently, not recently, but I watched The Menu with him in it, and man, was he freaking good in that movie. I thought that movie would be stupid, but that movie was so good, and you will crave a cheeseburger afterwards. I craved a cheeseburger for 2 weeks after watching that movie until I finally got one. It was so good. So good. And then back to Aaron Taylor Johnson, you know, I thought he would be a little bit bigger also, along with Jodie Comer, because he was you know, Quicksilver, and he was in Kick-Ass, and he did that movie. You want to watch a good movie with him in it, A Million Little Pieces. He's really good in that one. That's where you see his Big Dick McGee status. But yeah, I think that this is a good cast overall. But I think it will come down to the writing and the story mostly, because in that first movie, I don't remember that black woman's name in that first movie. But in Cillian Murphy, nobody knew who he was. And both of them love that movie. I love that movie. They're both great in that movie. They do such a good job. So we'll see where this works, where this goes and everything. I'm curious to see what the story is, because it's 28 years after I think it's the original thing. And now it's gotten into other countries, you know. And I am curious to see how it all works out, you know, in this post-apocalyptic kind of zombie-esque world. But although I don't think they're zombies, because they're not dead, they're just infected, you know. But we'll see how that works out. I am excited to see this movie. I'm really excited. I like Danny Boyle, and Alex Garland is not a bad writer. It's just that Civil War movie was just terrible, you guys. But yeah, so I think that this will be definitely interesting to see. Tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you guys feel about this cast of 28 years later? Do you think this is a good idea, bad idea? Do you think this is a great cast? Which one of these people is your favorite? Do you still think it's a bad idea, like I said before, Nina DaCosta to do that second movie? How do you feel about Danny Boyle, his directing? Because he did the first movie, so this movie's got to be pretty decent, right? I mean, kind of, maybe, I don't know. But tell me what you guys think about this cast and which one is your favorite. I'm curious to hear about that, you guys. All right, well, that's all I got for you guys this week. Tell me what you guys think about this. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind if you're my channel. Please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.